All right, Co-Main, which I still cannot believe this is the Co-Main. Maycee Barber, Alexa Grasso. Listen, first time we've seen Barber fight in a while because of the ACL injury, and she's a dog. She's a dog in this fight, which that's what like those injuries and losses will really affect, the Vegas betting lines. And it's funny because, if this fight was a year ago and she didn't get hurt, she's probably a massive favorite in this fight. And instead, she's a dog. And I think for good reason. I like Grasso a lot. But I don't know. Barber, like if you look at the stats, like Barber is just like they're pretty similar, but Barber just has an edge in every area of mixed martial arts. She's got a higher significant strike percentage, higher significant strikes landed per minute, higher takedown average. The only thing Grasso seems to be a little bit better on the ground, but I do think Maycee Barber is going to actually overpower her a little bit in the wrestling game. I think it'll be, for me, like Barber is still young. She's still hungry. I do think Maycee Barber comes out and gets the dub. And I think it's going to be a decision win for Maycee Barber, but I think it'll be a good scrap, not a Co-Main scrap, but I think it'll be a good scrap.
Yeah, with all due respect to Grasso, I'm gonna hammer Maycee Barber in this one. Plus 120.
Yeah, plus 120. Yeah, you have to.
I think it's just like you said. It's like if that injury doesn't happen, she could be like a minus 300 favorite in this one. She has she's 8-1. She is basically just knocking everyone out. She knocked out Jillian Robinson, who was ranked, and Hannah Cypher's pretty difficult opponent. She was probably going to win that fight against Roxanne had she not just torn her ACL mid-fight. I
don't know. That was the best fight that Roxy ever fought. Like, I think she was winning that fight prior to the ACL injury. I just think that was a bad version of Maycee Barber. That doesn't happen again. Like, I think that was just a shit fight from her.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and rewatch that one, but maybe I'm misremembering it. But just take that fight out of the equation. She's just knocking everyone out. I'm not sold on Grasso, she's 4-3 in the UFC. She basically goes win-loss, win-loss, win-loss. It's very up and down. Just it's not enough for me to take her over Barber, who a lot of people just have a ton of stock in. They think she's going to be the next big thing in the women's division. She's only 22 years old. They're basically the same size. There's no reach advantage here. So I just think the power of Barber is just going to overtake. So I'm going to go Maycee Barber, TKO.
I also don't hate when young fighters lose early on. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like losing at 21 years old is like, that's not a bad thing. She lost to one of the like most veteran fighters in the UFC in Roxy. Like, to me, like, if anything, that's going to make Barber more dangerous because at 22, she's now lost. Like, the undefeated thing is not hanging over your head. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And she learned it's just a different mindset after that. So I think for her, I think a loss is actually not even the worst thing that could have happened to her.
I'd like to watch the Embedded series just to see where Maycee Barber's head is at a little bit, but she's got absolute jackhammers for thighs and they're huge. I think she's a little bit overhyped. And coming off an ACL and the jackhammer thighs, I don't think she's going to get injured, but maybe a leg kick by Grasso and just volume of a top 15 opponent. I think Grasso could potentially TKO her if she gets a cut on her. And then I could see the finish coming in like the second round for Grasso. I really could envision that. Or I could see Maycee Barber taking it to the ground and kind of just stomping her with the ground and pound and stuff like that. But I'll take Grasso right now. For sure.
You like decision on that, or you want the finish?
Second round. I'm gonna say second round knockout. She gets a cut on her, kicks the leg multiple times in the first round, and then takes her out.
I mean, at this point, you guys might as well just call me Rosetta Stone Rob because I'm going to give you another language lesson. Grasso, Spanish for grass cutter. Barber, Spanish for hair cutter. In my early 20s, I was a landscaper. So I'm going to go Grasso. And normally I would pick like TKO or something, but I always get laughed at when I pick a women's fight for TKO.
But this one would make sense.
Nope, I'm going decision. I'm going Grasso, the grass cutter decision.